Last night on the live stream, I talked about coming live for a little bit while I'm out tonight doing a hot tent camp. So here we are. I've got my Pomoly Dweller stove going. I've got the door open. It's not a cold night at all, but I just wanted to start getting into hot tent camping a bit earlier this year because I've been doing the playlist about different types of hot tents, and I thought it'd be good to do a bit of a live showing people what it's like within a hot tent. So that's why we're live tonight. Now, I won't be live streaming for a long time because I've still got my tea to do. I'll be here for 8 o'clock. It's now 8 o'clock, isn't it? I think, yeah. Yeah, well, it is 8 o'clock. So I did say last night on live, but I'll be here at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock live stream from the tent, from the hot tent. Been burning a lot of acorns, you know, just to see how they play up. Just try to use these as a fuel source itself. They burn, but they seem to glow more than a burn as we're getting now through the stove. But that is a nice gradual fire, isn't it? Good evening, nice to see you warm down. Yeah, it's nice to be warm, but there's not really much need for the hot tent tonight. It's not exactly cold. If I just dampen it down a bit, you can really see how the stove changes its behaviour in burning. And if we close the top one, you see it a lot now. See how it's like proper slow down the burn. Looks nice and warm. Oh, it's lovely. Good evening, Mr. English Husband. Good evening. Hi from Liverpool. But yeah, so that's how it works. But you see how now it's starting to suck really bad. You see all the black marks on it. If I open this top vent here, that one, and I open the bottom vent there, now as soon as the airflow gets through, the black sort of burn off, and then all the window just becomes clear. That changed pretty quick for me shutting the vents. It's this top vent really what helps, you know, keep the soot down from the main window, because what it is, it's drawing air down and it's pushing the soot away from the window and back into the fire. But you'll slowly see it anytime soon to start disappearing. It's already burnt away here, so it's working. If you to have all this Jesus talk and stuff, come on, we're here to a little bit of live stream in a hot tent, just enjoying it. Probably about half an hour or so, basically just showing you what we do within a hot tent. When I get the bigger hot tents out, what I'll definitely do then is I'll set the camera up in one of the edges of the tent, and we'll get a proper view inside the hot tent. We might just do like one night live from the hot tent. Hi from York. I've been looking at hotels in York to go visit. Lucky man looks so chilled and relaxing in there. It's really relaxing. It is really nice. Good evening, buddy. Does it cause condensation? Slots. So no, not really. I don't think it does anyway. I don't realise anything. I just know it burns red hot. And like here now, I'm feeling the heat of the stove really bad. To say it's one of the smaller dweller stoves from Pomoly, it's amazing just how much heat it does kick out. Fully stainless steel. The hot tent is a cheap one what I got off Amazon for, I think about £109, I think it was. £119, sorry, a couple of years ago. It's got this silver lining, so what that does as well is it reflects quite a lot of the heat back. Good evening. Oh, I've read that. Emma's here. She's deleting people already. We always get these dodgy people in. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, we don't need no Jesus stuff in the chat. Thank you for it. Hello, hello, new subscriber from New Mexico. Well, welcome to the channel, mate. Welcome to the channel. Hi from Switzerland. Wow, we're getting from around the world tonight. Wow. Hello, Mr. English Woodsman. Emma, that's my missus. Hi, Dan from Ireland. Wow, everyone's putting where they're from tonight. That's good. Hey up, Dan, and everybody. Does it cause a lot of condensation, buddy? No. Basically, when you start boiling water like I've got here, and the water's boiling, then you do get condensation, within on the stove, wall of the tent, sorry. But this one, we don't seem to get condensation when it's like this, because it's warming the air up in the tent. So basically, it's keeping it warm so that doesn't happen. Hello from Scotland. Evening, mate. Becky. Emma deleted someone again. Good evening from Northern Hampshire, I think. I'm sorry if I've got that wrong. Yeah. What's on the menu tonight? Well, that'll be giving tomorrow's video away. I can't be saying that. That boiling already. Yeah, water's boiling. It's boiling, people. I've only just put it on, haven't I? Look at that. What's on the menu? But hi, Dan. What's on the menu tonight? Somebody else has that. You'll have to wait till tomorrow. Can't give it away. It's been, I've got my tea to cook still. Just got back from the woods. Took sleeping bag and chilled on pine wood floor. Nice. Thanks for the great videos, Dan. You're welcome. Canada, you're very welcome. Scotland, where are you camping? 2 acres. 2 acre campsite and camping tonight. It's a campsite for families and people all year round. When that ends, then I get full access all winter to hot tent camp. Taking things like this hot tent camping, you bring a bed and everything, what I'm sat on now. You bring your stove, your water, your food, your pans. I don't really see the need to be hiking miles. There's certain YouTubers that do that in Scotland, but I saw one clip, I think it was this morning, and they said they walked in 6 miles, and then in one of the other one's clips you could see the cars on the other side of the field. I was just like, what's the point in fibbing about it? If you're camping near your car, you're camping near your car. And if you are going to tell porkies, you're 6 miles away from everywhere, make sure everybody keeps it the same story. That's what I say about it, because other people picked up on it as well by comments. From Scotland, any trips planned for Scotland? Maybe with Clumbing Lad Outdoors, maybe. Just maybe. Hello from Yorkshire. Yeah, I'm from Yorkshire as well. Come on, guys, get the likes up. 102 people watching, and we've got 30 likes. That's a bit poor, people. Come on. We can all do it. If you're watching on your TV, just press up on your control pad, remote control, and then what that'll do then is it'll show like some things. The rain started. Yeah, we're due a lot of rain now for night. And you just move across, on your phone. Everyone knows what it is on your phone. And you can hype it as well, I do believe, where it shows comments. I'm sure you can hype the video if you want to do that for me. Hi, just back from my wild camp. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, we're due a lot of rain now. So it is the matter of just keeping the stove going, cook my dinner, I don't need to keep storing this. It's not warm at all. But basically, let's say cook my dinner. Then after that, cook my dinner, and I can just sort of relax them. It's only light though, isn't it? So far. Yeah, well said. Pardon? Camping, innit? We are due to get bad rain. Yeah, it's coming in through the door as well. Just a minute ago live. Just trying to move stuff in a little bit. I can close the door, but and then I'm end up being absolutely boiling in here. You can't go wrong for winter time like that. Yeah, what I'll do when camp is I'll bring enough battery packs and stuff, and we'll just live stream it. All from when I get there to doing everything. It'll just be like one ginormous live stream. Ba 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 ba. Hi from Spain. Wow. Hello from USA. Bro, come to India for a camp with me. I'm not traveling to India for a camp. Give over. I'm going to travel to India to go camping for. Seriously. I like the offer, but I just don't see the need for that. I'm sorry, but you know what? The famous words, never say never. I just don't know what's in India. Every time we see things like TV of India, it's like 1,000 people living in a block of flats, and it's just like, is that their way of life? Every one of the roads is like congestion with people and them little shuttle car things. It's like, what can there be to camp over there? And think of all the lions and the tigers. Oh, I'll give that a miss, you know. Sadly, but I will give that a miss. Is cold? No, it's not cold. It's not cold at all. What about stream and what about stream and cabin? Oh, you mean this thing here? This thing goes off. I'll show you. I've got my door open, so I should be all right. Damn, that's warm. 9, 15, 25, 40. So it's in the red. $275, 271. So yeah. Let me shut this door now. Wow, this thing is really going on one, innit? I need to close that door, but my gloves are somewhere. Here we go. Right next to me. But yeah, so I don't know if the person who said that we want to see it, but there we go. I'll share it in the link for tomorrow's video if you want to buy one, but that's how quick it works. Yeah, that's how quick it works. And it's been hooked up there as well, and it's been going off as and when I've been opening the stove, messing around, putting wood in it. It's good to have them. It's a must, really. Hi Becky, I'm good. That's my missus playing some. Hello from next door. Yeah, Ian Nutter's just a bit slightly further down. He's using the Pomoli locomotive with the traveller stove. Get a job. Oh, believe me, I've got a job. Yeah, Nathan, I've got a job. You can earn money and avoid sleeping in tents. You can earn money and avoid sleeping in tents. Is that right? I don't need to sleep in tents to earn money. I've got a decent job, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you, mate, because that's pretty dumb for someone to say that, really. But, yeah, you got a right to comment, mate. I'm from the Red Rose country. Life Outdoors UK. Good evening, Dan from Wakefield. Yeah, it's starting to rain a bit more now, isn't it? Caught my fish. Caught any fish recently, mate? I don't know what you mean by that. What's this Nathan Tyler? What's he going on about, Emma? Because I don't know what he's going on about. Who's built him out if he's going to continue being an idiot? It might not be. I'm sorry. I just want someone to look at it, see if he can understand it. Emma posting your wedding invitations to my wedding. Emma posting your. Thank God for that. Bloody hell. I thought Emma said I was getting married then. uh, Hello from Isle of Wight. How's it going, Dan? Brilliant. Really? Yeah, nice. Everything's toasty in the tent, let's say. For a hot tent. It comes out now. No, it's not cold enough for a hot tent. I just couldn't wait to get out in it, basically. I'm all good at home. Is someone outside your tent? Yeah, it's the boogeyman. We've got Bigfoot. We've got aliens, Sasquatch. Just all scary stuff, really. Where are you from, Emma? This is from my house. Emma, you're getting chatted up, love. Pack your bags, go on. Where are you from? Myself, I'm from England, Bradford, West Yorkshire. Bradford City won again today, 1-0, top of league. Yay! Yay! Good evening from New Mexico. I can't read the first one. I'm sorry. West Yorkshire. Yeah, I'm from West Yorkshire, like Emma said. I'm not going to say Bradford and all that. West Yorkshire. You're from Bradford. Bradford, innit? Liverpool, UK. Hang on. Don't know what I've done here. But yeah. Guys, get them likes up. Yeah, come on. Please. It helps. 79 likes, 118 people watching. I bet this is going to burn my lips in it. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Should we get a bit more wood in the stove? You reckon? I do need to slow down with this wood because I'm burning quite a bit. It's not a big issue, but you want it to last somewhat of the night, don't we, really? You like my bum? Yeah, no, you like my bum? Oh, yes. Oh. There we go. I'm going to skip a lot of comments. I'm really sorry. Are you doing a regular overnight camp? No, I'm not doing a regular camp. I'm doing this video and then later on I'm going to put my stove out, run home, spend night at home, and I'm going to get up real early in the morning, come all the way back, Get in my sleeping bag and pretend I've camped out. How's that sound? Sounds a plan. That alarm's very sensitive, but that is a good thing. I need to have you open a little bit. Sensitive, innit? Well, that's a good thing. It'll shut up in a minute. Interesting. Hot tent camping is interesting. It's a good way of cooking a lot of food that you wouldn't think you could cook. So hot tent is a very interesting thing. Louise R. Good evening, Louise. Yeah. Yeah. I've got something to show you. Wait there. Don't be nosy. I've got a surprise guest tonight. Okay. Don't be nosy. Someone's here for tonight. Hello, my dear. It's me, Dot Cotton. How are you doing? Told you, I know Dot Cotton. No one believed me, did they? Hey? 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 Get out of my laundry. Oh no, that's Peggy Mitchell, isn't it? Hey, told you I know Dot Cotton. I know Beyonce as well, believe it or not. Gonna go to bed tonight. Smooch with Dot Cotton. Don't we make a lovely couple? Kissing Dot Cotton over here, mate. Dot Cotton. People hate when I go on about Dot Cotton. Not wrong with Pat Butcher. You fasten at a bed with them big earrings. Oh my god, you left me for Dot. How's them? Hi Dan, everyone. Richard turned into Dot Cotton. It's just a bit of a laughing. I ordered it off Amazon. I cheated on her with Beyonce, apparently. Believe it or not. Cheated on her with Beyonce. I won't say how, because the YouTube analytics is very sensitive these days. You've got to be very careful. Yeah, anyway. I cheated on Dot Cotton with Beyonce at Blackpool last weekend. Yeah, funny times. What do I make of Bolton Outdoors? I'm not near a YouTuber, just like we all are. It's affecting my brain. Very true. What are you going to cook, Dan? I can't really tell you because it gives it away. I don't think I've cooked it before on the channel. But the video that I'm making, I'm trying to do it like as much information at once, you know, so it's a good video without overdoing the video. So I'm trying to make it more watchable for a longer period of time. What did Emma say then? You're on the form tonight with the comments. I swiped down a load of them. With meant to ask what cup sleeve is it? I don't know. It's on Amazon. I don't think you can see the name. If I remember, I'll try sharing the link of in the video itself. I love hearing that. You know, the stove's just cracking away. Can I order a takeaway? Laugh out loud. Not really. If you want one, you can go order one. Dot's the biggest cigarette pusher from the 80s. I know, you look back on them on the TV programs, don't you? And you're like, how the hell did they get away with it back then? To now, it's just like crazy. Back then, people were always having fags in pubs on TV and stuff like that, weren't they? And it's like, it's just mental, isn't it, how things have changed. What gear do you recommend for cold camping? Decent tent, decent rating at air mat, decent sleeping bag, probably a good down one, and basically just decent winter equipment. If you're looking at hot tent camping, look at Pomoli, Vigorous, One Wind. They all do, and even look at Dandelion Shell. They all do stuff like that. But end of the day, with tents and sleeping bags, what suits me may not suit everybody else, unfortunately. Sweet and sour bacon. Mm-hmm. Watching the flame dancing would be nice. I cannot be bothered with the extra messing about. I'm happy with the cold in my tent and being up a mountain. Yeah, that is true. If you're looking for a good tent and you want to spend a good bit of money on a tent, what's going to be great, try look at the QU tent. Stormstar 2, I think it is. That's a really good tent. Cold, because at night you can get in your sleeping bag and just relax in that. But having a fire like this, it's a change. It's really good to do. Nice one. Cheers, Dan. You're more than welcome. Have you ever heard of spring bar tents? No, I don't think I have. I'm sitting on my ankle. No, sorry, I don't think I have. Hi, Dan. We think you're great. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I do try my best to be entertaining and stuff. First time I watched you and I'm camping too. Oh, that's great. Great that you're watching and great that you're camping. That is good. I'm in the Hayes Lake in North Wales. I don't know which is Ice Lake. I need to get to Wales and do some camps there. Someone said hi. Someone keeps getting a message deleted by Emma. Emma's on it all the time. At home, I put on a YouTube live stream for a campfire, and the crackling pot sends me off to dreamland. Yeah, I love to do a channel like that. You just record campfires. Proper campfires. I know there's a fellow what did it where he had a coal fire at home. He did that, but I'd love to do one where you just have a proper campfire and you just record it all the time. That would be good to do. Easy sort of video, really. That can also take fire pits. I'll look it up. Could you do a cheap hot tent camp setup as a video? I don't have a. I'd have to see what the cheapest stoves that I could find, but the cheapest stoves are not always the best. But it's worth a video. If the stove gets hot, how do you deal with it? Put less wood in it. just put less wood in it. I don't know what to say. Or if it's too hot with all the wood in it, it's burning, you're gonna have to open your door. Some tents have vents, but yeah, you'd have to open your door a little bit. But sometimes I've witnessed that where you tent and you've got a t-shirt off and you're still sweating. That's a bit dangerous. So yeah, you have to open your door and allow the airflow, to go through. What the hell's that? Oh, it's a bag. Mine has stood up on my tent looking at me. Hi Emma, if you were in the chat, are you eating the rest of that pie? Laugh out loud. No, she's not eating the rest of that pie. Yeah. That would have hold up in. That wouldn't hold up in. No, it won't. Any wind, this tent isn't really the best for that. It's not the best for winds. The strong dome tents are probably better for the winds. High quality made tents. Yeah, if you're going to be like in mountains where it's horrible weather, proper bad weather, wind, rain, snow, it's always better to have a proper top brand tent, what a lot of people have used it and everyone's recommending it the best. It just gives that satisfaction, but you've got it out and it's going to be good. I'm lucky I can come to this area and use hot tents all year round now. Well, all winter round, let's say, because 2 acre campsite, it is a campsite for families and people through the summertime. But like now, I think it's closed now for them sort of campers. So now it like opens to like hot tent camping. It's the first full years allowed people to do hot tent camping on here, because he's seen, but I could do it last year when other people who came along and stuff. So he's pushing for people to come and hot tent camp on the site. So yeah, if you're looking at it, 2 acre campsite, put it into Facebook as a page. Check that out. Hello Dan, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. The rain is picking up now. It's starting to rain a bit more now. Hi Dan, you are lucky being out just chatting, doing me favourite. Vibrating there. Just chatting up to do the famous. Oh yeah. I get that. Don't have it so high up. Have it a bit lower down. I'll deal with that when I shut the tent door. At the moment, the tent door it's wide open. It's like from this side here, and there's a vent at the bottom. So at the moment, no's going to bother. But yeah, I totally understand that. When it's a bit later on through night and I shut the door, I'll bring it down level. Yeah, sorry, it was just taking me a second or two to read that. She binned the pie. Always remember tea towel every time. Every time you cooked. Perfect night alone with a chat, chilling by the fire. Oh god, my ankle's bending the wrong direction. But yeah, it is probably a little bit too warm for hot tents. But the rain has started now and it's going to get bad. So it sort of like restricts to what I want to do, so I do have to sort of stay in the tent now, don't I? But no big deal. No big deal at all. It'd be good to test the tent anyway. I don't think I've had it out in the rain yet. So it'd be good. You can see here where it's seam sealed. And then they burn it there where it ends and then they start it again. That's why you probably could see like little burn marks there. Here. Yeah, you can sort of see it. So as it ends, they melt it and burn it on. And then they go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And basically it just stops the ends peeling. But this one seems to be completely seam sealed. Well, that's another zip there anyway. But yeah, it seam sealed everywhere, so hopefully it is nice and waterproof. What's a good thing? I've had the Pomoli Lone Wolf hammock hot tent, and that one leaked from the seams. But thankfully, where it went out like that, and it went down, that way where you paracorded it out, you pull it out to give yourself more room on the. Was that? Fucking hell, you didn't shit me up then. But yeah, as it went down and you pinned it out, that's where it leaked in. But it didn't leak in like, you know, directly on me. It leaked in it just basically ran down the material. So it wasn't getting, you know, dripping water on us. How many tents have you thought me on the stoves in error? How many times have you touched the stove in error? Oh. Quite a few. The first one was in the one Tiger's hammock hot tent. There were me, Scott, Dan, I think it was. Yeah. We're having some alcohol drinks. And I just got up and I went like that. Touched the pipe to catch my balance. Bad. It wasn't bad like blistered, it stung. But thankfully the stove would die down a lot. So it was just like on its way of cooling down. But yeah, that did burn. A number of times I'm such an idiot for doing this with the stoves, you know, open the door. Thinking it won't be warm. That's why you do need his gloves. But yeah, a number of times I've burnt my fingertips a little bit by doing that, or try to shut the vents like this. But apart from that, not really seriously too bad. For the stovepipe, you can get like a cover what goes around it. I think it's like a fiberglass fiber stuff what goes around it. So if you do accidentally touch it, you're not getting burnt too much. Have you ever got better food tonight? Have you got better food tonight? Seeing chicken on the other made me gip. Oh yeah, got some nice food. I don't want to say too much about it. I've already had quite a nice appetizer, let's say. Hi Dan, which is your favourite hot tent? Favourite hot tent, it's a good one that, because I think it'll be I like this one, but I also like the dandelion shell cabin tent. I can get my fishing bed in that one, so that's pretty decent size. I do like the Russian Bear hot tent, but sometimes it's just way too big to carrying it around and putting it up. Once it's up and you're inside it, it's perfect, but handling it, getting it out of the bag and putting it away and everything, it is a pain, that one. But the quality of that one is outstanding compared to every one of the other tents I've got. But I will only use the Russian Bear if it's like going to go into overnight, seriously bad weather, or like snowfall and stuff. I thought I just pointed at Emma. Well, I'm done. Why? Because she binned the thing. Nick does gap mean raft? I don't know about that. Currently nursing a bad back and Danny's live streaming on my chest. Oh, I hope I'm not ever pinning you down. On my chest, so wrong, but feels so good. Good evening, Dan. We have watched Wild Bear's last video. I think I watched that today when she was going on about a pain and stuff like that. Yeah, it is, you know. I think I'd say it with being honest without being cruel to anybody. I think once you've done a lot of hiking and walking with rucksacks on your back for a number of years, every weekend, it starts wearing your body down, you know. And it's like eventually you do get bored of doing the same things on your channels as well. So it's that will be to play people like that on YouTube as well. You know, the weight on backs and stuff and hiking up and down mountains and stuff like that. All that does take toll. But there's been a number of times where I'm like, I'm bored of this camping now. You know, I feel like just stopping and quitting it all and stuff. But then you know, times like this when I'm out in the hot tent, I'm liking it. You know, it's there's a person at my front door. I bet that's Abdul, the takeaway driver. I bet Katie, my daughter's ordered food again. I'm telling you, does my pissing head. If you do a little bit of rather the doors going or Emma's turning kettle on and off because it's through Wi-Fi and whatever it is, so we can see in room and press boil kettle or just say Alexa boil the kettle, and she does that and stuff. It's a bit posh, but you know that's what we've got. And sometimes when the kettle starts, it vibrates on your phone. When the kettle's finished, it vibrates on the phone. So sometimes it can be a right nightmare. Hi Emma, how are you? From Louise. Hi Dan, just wondering what you think of the cheap hot tent stove on Amazon. Just brought one for £65. Wow, £65. That is a cheap hot tent stove, sorry. You are on about hot tent stove here, aren't you? Hot tent stove on Amazon Amazon just brought one for £65 and one Tiger Smoke Hut. I like the one Tiger Smoke Hut. I've got that one. Was inspired by watching you and other YouTubers camping colder weathers. Well, that's good, but make sure you get one of these. Excuse me. Make sure you get a tester. Now it's been going off a few times through this live stream. I'll show it one more time since it seems like you're getting into hot tent camping. So when your doors open, all these fumes are coming out. Now it won't take long to build up. 8, 15, 22, 30, 39, 48, 58, 67, 77, 86, 95, 104, 113, 122, 29, 37. Yeah, you need one of them. Get outside, give it some air, let it breathe. Yeah, I can smell it. But yeah, I'm going to share a link in tomorrow's video for this. This is one you need. It's sensitive, it's good. I'm glad I got it. And best thing about this one as well is rechargeable, and on it lets you know your battery, the temperature of your tent. It says 47, 49% of something. I don't know what that is. I'll look into it. But end of the day, it goes off. Green means everything's all right. Yellow, it must be like a warning, beeps, and the red is like a sort of a continuous different beep. So yeah, I'll share a link in the description to that. It's even good having one of them around your house, I think, just for the hell of it. But yeah, it does go off, and it goes off pretty quick. I'll put it a little bit lower down. I'll put it here. if I can reach, that is anyway. But yeah, it's serious, but you do have one of them. In previous camping videos, I've had it, but I've never shown it. And the amount of comments that you get saying, "Did you have it? Where right? You should show it. You're an influencer. You're a YouTube maker. You should be showing when you've got it every time." So I've got to remember to do that. I do understand where people are coming from. But yeah, Ian, I'll share a link to that tomorrow within the full video of this. I'm going to show it within the video as well anyway. But you need to get one. Honestly, that reacts so quick. And it will be an Amazon affiliation link. So if you do order it, I will make some sort of commission thing out of it through Amazon. I did. She was very sad. I don't know what's going on there with Emma. Must be chatting to somebody about something. I just made it into the chat. Hope you're well, Alan. We're perfectly fine, thank you. Hot tent camping with Ian Nutter is in the Locomotive Pomoli one. Traveller stove, and I'm in the cheap Amazon hot tent, £119, and the Pomoli Dweller stove. I believe this is the smaller one. There is bigger ones than this, but you really won't need it in a tent any bigger than this one. This is a one-man tent, and it's got the silver foil, so basically what it does, just reflects heat a lot better. Dan, you can't drag that stove and pipe. How do you pack it? You pick a spot. Private wood. The stove comes down and goes inside of the stove. The pipe comes down, disconnects, and goes inside of the stove. I've just been recording a video about that, so tomorrow I'll finish the video off and have that uploaded in time, showing people the stove. Like I say, I've shown the vents, I've shown inside how it works. You know, obviously wood's burning, but the reflectors, the gas burn part on top of it, the Astro, I've shown it all within that little video. So we will upload that in time to the channel. Picking a spot, private woodland. I'm at 2 Acre Campsite, so you can put that in Facebook if you want. It'll come up. Mickey's called, contact him there. And anybody who wants to do like winter camping, hot tent camping over the winter time, there's a little fee to come on. Even I've got to pay that. Ian's had to pay that. It's his own little business. I think it's built to his retirement plot. So, you know, it's a little bit of money for what it is. And you no hassle. You were no traffic. You haven't really out, have we, really, Ian?
No, it's quiet.
The most I've heard is the rain.
The birds.
Yeah, and the birds. But yeah, you were nothing. And that's how you want it to be. So yeah, 2 Acre Campsite. Look it up on Facebook and it should come up. I don't know if it's 2 acres. Is it 2 by the word 2 or number 2?
2, like in
the word
TWO.
TWO campsite. 2 Acre Campsite. 2 in like the word 2. I don't agree with camping and hiking all this equipment around when it's, you know, heavy equipment. There's no need for that. Not when you can get little gem places like this and have a relaxful camp. Campfire is different locations. Yeah, but these campfires, different locations would be good. But I'm not interested in going to different places, burning the hell out of things. It's just, it's not me. I don't like the idea. Like I don't like the idea of cutting live trees down for firewood. I think I was about that last night in the stream. In this video, I've been around picking bits off the floor and the dead trees, you know, snapping them off that way. If they crack and break, burn them. If you try to break it and there's a bit of fight to it, leave it. That's what I do. Would you ever go camping in Cornwall? Maybe so. I never make plans and I always say never. I know I thought the same. I don't know what's being said there. Canvas tents are good for wind. Swing American made hot tents are made of canvas. This is like a cambered Oxford material, I think it is. Sure of it. Hey, nice stove is the Mitch. Mitch.
See, consider it blues and twos.
Yeah. Hi, me and my dad love your videos. We both watch 2 at a time. We are watching 2 at a time. How's that possible? 2 at a time? Yourself and your dad? Yeah, I think that's what you mean. Well, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I know I said I'd be on at 8 o'clock, and I was on at 8 o'clock, so I do appreciate people being here. Bit bloody warm, that. Yeah, I do appreciate people being here for the live stream. How's it going? It's going perfect. Really good. Yeah, I want about earlier, but we don't earn no. And I've said ambulance in distance. Sod's law, that one, innit? Definitely is. Isn't it though? Seriously.
As soon as you mention it.
You don't earn all night, and then the next thing, well, you don't earn no ambulances all, and then one goes back. I bet they're watching, aren't they? And they sat at the gate blaring alarm out.
Coming down here. Again.
What do you call 2 monkeys who share Amazon Prime account? Primates. All right, yeah, I get it. Oh, like, here we go. This is going to be something.
That is rubbish. Oh dear. Funny though. Blackpool FC, you've been
What's that, sir?
Blackpool FC, you've been picked.
Would have ordered playing at home, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Oh, full now, man. I've too much going.
Yeah, Blackpool. Give them a bit of a game and hand, didn't we? What are you going to call it? How much smoke does it give off in the night? Can you get a way of using it without getting seen by anyone? So the basic thing of that is if you burn dirty stuff, you're going to get dirty smoke. If you burn clean stuff, you get clean stuff, but clean smoke. But end of the day, it's a fire. There's always going to be some sort of smoke, basically.
Like wet stuff as well, it makes smoke.
Yeah, wet stuff's, yeah.
Wet wood.
But yeah, you'd have to clean dry wood. But it's fire. It's always going to smell. You can smell fire from a distance and end it there, can't you? Where are you? I just joined. I'm at a closed campsite called 2 Acre Campsite. It's open through camping season. And when it ends, I've got access all winter to do hot camping. I can also come up with tents if I want, hammocks. Sometimes I just don't feel the need to drive 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours up to the Lake District or like that just to camp. You know, that just sometimes can't be done by me. So, end of the day, to find a little spot like this, what's a gem of a place, it is nice to be here and just relaxing. Basically, you don't have to go out of your way to camp. That is what I'm saying. Cody in Wales, I need to burner. I'm looking at the Pomoy, but need to sell a kidney first. Yeah, the Pomoli stores are expensive. I do agree with that. Don't say kidney though. If one gives up, you're screwed, aren't you? Watching from Philippines. Sort of. Mine, it makes you want. I can't understand what some people are talking about. This are talking. It's freezing. You put the heated on, Emma. It's not October. What are you doing? Why did you put the heating on? When you said today at home, right, this is what my Emma said today. She just put in comments, she's put the heating on, right? Still September. She says, I'm going to put heating on because, you know, I want it to, you know, get around the house and radiators and stuff.
Make sure it's working.
Yeah, make sure it's working. I knew then what she was going to do. It's too early, love.
Barb's done it now.
Pardon?
Exactly the same thing, other week.
Yeah, Mrs. put it on last week.
Yeah.
Emma goes, are you cold? I'm like, no, not really. Hey.
Like, I'm going to sit outside.
Yeah, let's not talk about that one, RJ, politics with YouTube, because it's screwing my channel up really bad still. What's the best ration pack you've ever had? Really enjoy those videos. The best ration pack. Oh, that's a good one, that. The best one. I think the British Army ones are good with Hunter's Chicken. They're really good. 2-acre campsite. You can put it in Facebook if you want a hot tent camp or camp through the winter time in miserable weather. I love from California. Love the channel. Can't wait to visit England someday. You'll just end up going back sometime. Yeah, whatever you're being told on news about England, just forget about it. Doorbell's going now. That is the. Can you hear that on thing? That is the doorbell. That is takeaway, man.
Chicken taking us out.
I can guarantee it. Did you just say? I'm going to skip your comments. I'm so sorry. There's hundreds. I've missed loads. I'm so sorry. Did everybody hear the doorbell then? Guys, I'm just testing the heating out. Of course you are, love. I'm testing heating too, Emma. That's that Louise. That Louise. Sorry, Louise. That's Louise who says that. It's Amazon. Shut up. What's Amazon coming at 8:30 at night for? You're paying for delivery when I'm not there, love. Get in there, lass. It's Amazon. Amazon deliver burgers and stuff to these days. I know Amazon. Hang on a minute. No, it isn't, because someone's covered doorbell. I saw a hand on it. I've had no Amazon notifications. That's how bad it is, you know. When I set off earlier, right, 2:30, she went, bye, Dad, love you. I said, don't be ordering no takeaway, Katie. And she just went, yes, we did hear it. That's what I mean. And then was put, yes, it was. So it must be one of the kids who ordered something off their Amazon account then. I heard Emma then, voice. You think what? That's how she would have said it. You think what? Amazon delivery is new. Yeah, Emma's, yeah, Firma started to turn the heating up higher. Yeah, Amazon Super Prime. My thermostat's not working. Next hour delivery.
You have to install 50p, mate. I don't.
Yeah. It's your Xmas present, Dan. I doubt it. Are you in a tent? Yep, hot tent. Video will be on tomorrow. I know. Yeah, I'm in a tent. I've got this red hot stove in my kitchen, in my bathroom. Yeah, I'm in a tent, hot tent camping. But yeah, so this video will probably be uploaded sometime tomorrow. Keep an eye out. If YouTube tells you, lucky you. I have to order yet, and I bet you do as well, love. Cannot use electrical heater. I've got a diesel heater. One of them came over there, what I've been looking forward to getting. And I've got one of them big battery pack things what can run the heater off. But at the end of the day, having a hot tent like this, it's the B's and E's for me. This is what I like to do. Me and Martin in Scotland, it's chucking it down. Yeah, Clumbering Outdoors in Scotland, and he said it's absolutely throwing it down there as well. I think that is it for the rain. That was disappointing. Was it Postman Pat with his black and white cat? British weather is like, yeah, it's either soil or shit. Yeah, it's British weather's annoying, isn't it? You know, 1 minute it says, oh yeah, get ready for the rain, it's gonna rain. And then an hour later, be like, oh yeah, we changed his mind. You're not having no rain till next week. Someone said they tested their radiators in the bathroom and weren't working. Good evening, testing the heating out. See, everyone's testing the heating out. Yeah. Or they're just sticking up for you, love. One way or the other. Great to see you live. It's nice to be live from a hot tent. I've been live a hell of a long time in a hot tent, obviously because season ended and it's come back now. I'm not too early. Exactly, too early. No, it's not, RJ. Need to test them out. He's in a hot tent in his living room. Yeah. Everybody else is choking to death from hot fumes, apart from me and you. Anyway, yeah. So we've been going for an hour. I'm going to end the live now because I need to cook my tea. Yeah. So thanks for being part of the live. We've had a bit of a giggle, haven't we? Emma hid comments by accident. It's not very nice, Emma. Yeah, night everybody. Thanks for watching. People just want to leave, and then I won't feel bad for ending the camera. So if everyone can leave, there's 86 people watching. So if people could just stop watching and click off, it'll be great. Because I'm not going to start cooking food when you're on camera, because you'll know exactly what I'm eating. And then there'll be no point in watching video tomorrow. So goodbye, if you will. Goodbye. Please. Just leave me alone. Goodbye. Leave me alone. Other people are like, oh, I'm just going to sit here for a bit longer and just, wind you up because I'm not leaving. It's raining again, so that's a bit of a bonus and test attempt. Right, I'm going. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.